Why is it not playing my music now? Is it? Oh, it is. Okay. Hey, everybody. Are we live? What is this? Okay. I'm gonna check. Are we on any of the platforms live? Oh my god, this is terrible. Okay, check the live dashboard. I am not live. I am not live. Why am I not live? This is terrible. Doesn't matter. How about YouTube? Oh yeah. Oh, sure. Am I again not saying? Oh, I am live. Am I? Okay, I'm live. Haha. Hey everybody, welcome to the live stream. Oh boy, yeah, that took a right. All the good news coming back in. All right. All right. Yeah, totally. So where is it screen in OBS where I can see the chat? Nations membership? No. I want to see the spinning wheel. Man, I have to check out this. We could have some fun with this. I don't know if I'm actually on the other lockout settings. Oh, studio modes. I don't know what studio mode does. It can turn on and off. Dismiss. Okay, but I think I can see the chat now. Maybe. I could see the chat here if anything important comes up. Let's just put this here. I'm doing things on my screen. All right. Anyway, welcome back to the stream. So, as you can see, last time we kind of sculpted this little body to have kind of a sense how our character is going to look, and we already have this very low poly version of the character, which has a little bit of a throat issue. But here we go. Yeah. So first thing I'm going to do is also going to do that for the dog before I start retopologizing, because I'm not quite sure about the hair yet, and I want to see how the dog looks. Kind of doing some 3D design stuff, not basing myself off any existing design, except my own cute drawings. I am gonna put some extra. Let me put my music a little bit not so loud to make sense. I'm not hearing myself. There we go. Yeah, some dog reference. Yes, very good. And let's see. Let's just start modeling on dog, and we'll see how it goes. Best way to model. Let's just see where it goes. I'm gonna start off with a cube here. I just want a subdivision. And I'm just gonna see. Actually, I did. Let's go to face mode. Where's my? Oh, there we go. Let's extrude this. Just got the base shape in here already somehow. I'm cheating a little bit with the subdivision here. So already get a base flow going before we start modeling more. No, let's keep it like this. Let's make a butt. There we go. Just gonna apply the subdivision so we can start modeling up bits nicer. Got wireframe modes. Guess I want to keep a loop here, an extra loop here. Kind of want to keep my faces to squares mostly. Let's follow the shape here. Kind of like the shape. This would be his rib cage. Can I line it a little bit more? And you can have his hips here. His hips don't lie. All right. Like this. Try and figure out how the head would work. Just doing this leisurely, checking where it goes. Select these. I can go to top view. You can see that we're kind of messing up the symmetry here. No problem. Go to faces, to edge mode. Go to press N for my toolbar. How's everybody doing, by the way? So on top view, I'm gonna scale this Y 0. Yeah, it's nice. And then go to global. No, let's go local. Oops, Y on 0. Now if we add a mirror modifier and put this on Y, there we go. Well, actually, we should keep this on X and then actually rotate everything by 90 degrees. Kind of line it up. So we want front view to be the front view, right? And then rotate it again by minus 90 degrees. Is that right? No. Other way around. There we go. I'm just gonna align him again. There we go. And then just grab all vertices in the middle again. Press scale Y0. And then on the local it's the X axis. So the global is the Y axis, but maybe we should just turn all of this around. So I'm just gonna pick the dog drawing here, press P to separate it. And of course, set the origin to center of mass surface. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. No. That's weird. So where is its origin? There. I'm just gonna put it here. And then put it here and then, yeah, that's nice. Just gonna make my life a little bit easier by facing front to front. It's gonna be no confusion. Oh my god. Okay. So then I'm just gonna separate these. Why are they not separated? No. There we go. I press Alt G. Focus on them. And front view is front view, and then this is the side view. Nice. Well, align it a little bit better again. Well, then we start modeling again. So first going to the body, pretty straightforward. I'm gonna make sure this edge loop kind of stops where the leg starts. You may want to add one extra for the same leg here, but that we still have some faces to actually deform the mesh. Let's overdo the neck here. So maybe rotate it a bit more. Let's not add too many edge loops just for the sake of adding edge loops. He says while adding more edge loops. Just gonna bring here. No. Proportional editing on. I'm already gonna start seeing it in 3D if it works. I kind of think that if I look at my reference, I think the hips should be a little bit more. Let's put clipping on here. Oof. There we go. Okay. Just get this right. Okay. let's keep a snap. It's gonna go into wireframe mode. No, there's no inner. Oh, something we fixed. What do you know? Alrighty. So I actually have to go to my live stream. Hello, hello, Michal. Yes, and hello, Hamid. Who knew a free software can do all this? I know, it's impressive, right? It's gonna. I have to check the stream on my stream. To chat. What am I saying? To chat on my stream actually, because I have OBS on and normally it gives me the chats. Stream stats, channels. I've been live for 11 minutes now. Okay. We have 4 viewers on YouTube and 1 viewer on Facebook. That's actually nice. Okay. Now how do I see the chats? I don't know. Somebody has any idea? Yeah. Anyway, back to our dog. Yes. I'm gonna give this net a little bit more volume. Man, I should check dog topologies. Dog topology to see how to best approach this. Well, it's kind of this. Yeah. The loops. Yeah, they kind of make sense. It's about something like this. You're gonna move into a more detailed model once. Yeah, it makes sense. So we kind of wanna extrude here. This is gonna look weird for a second, but I'm just first gonna try and get the loops right. There we go. It's very funny. So and now we move this to where the shoulder begins. I haven't modeled a dog before, so this is a nice little exercise in how to model dog. Yeah, so this kind of makes sense. So the first thing I'm really figuring out is how to where the loops are gonna be, and then once I see okay these loop cuts make sense, then I start actually modeling it in shape of the shape I want. If that makes sense, but you can do it any way you want, really. If you want to first maybe sculpt it. Let's see, a dog has some weird. All animals have weird anatomy if you compare it with humans, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just checking my dogs. Am I doing this correctly? Need more dogs. It's a nice dog. Well, kind of straight legs. I need a smaller dog. Oh, this one. So this actually goes way higher than. It goes like this, but way more subtle. You want to make it shorter anyway. Then woof. Should I say woof? No, that doesn't make sense. So it's gonna be a little bit back and forward. See where this goes. Maybe I should. I don't want to make it super physically accurate. Well, I mean, I want to make it physically accurate, but not realistic looking. I also think the transition from neck to shoulder should be a little smoother. These shoulders are bonkers. Let's see here. Check how the ears would work. Wow, that adds so much. If we highlight the dog here, we can see where the dog kind of goes. Maybe if we go in here, actually pull out this a little bit more. I have some topology references from Bolt. It's very straightforward. I think I'm making this too complex. Maybe just go relax this bit. Just relax some stuff. Follow that a little bit more along. Here, relax this one, make it a little bigger. Same with this. Using loop tools to relax these. Actually, I think maybe it goes a little bit too much from broad to small. Although in the design I kind of made it like that, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. Here, so we save from time to time. Oh boy, always gets me nervous when saving takes so much time. But, hello. Okay. Yeah, I'm making a short. Who's gonna do the screenwriting? Voices. We made a storyboard. You can check that out in the previous streams. And there's going to be no voices. Hello, Dina. Turn on mouse indicator, if you ask nicely. I don't know how to turn it on, actually. Mouse indicator. I don't. Is there something in Blender I can turn on? Yeah, well, I'm not using that mouse too much, I think. Little tools. Circle. Let's see here. And it starts to work. I can maybe make my mouse a little bit bigger. Let's see here. Mouse settings. Mouse. Just mouse and cursor size. That might be a bit much. Whoa! Didn't even know you could. Well, I can make it a little bit bigger. And you see my mouse. That's now. No. Okay. What is this? Oh, it's a nice colored mouse. Can we make it pink? Yeah, let's make our mouse pink. Cool. So a little bit smaller. So now you can see my mouse, right? There we go. Now a nice pink big mouse. It's totally not distracting. Okay, let's move on with the. Yeah, it also increases the size of the mouse indicators in Blender, which is nice. Okay, let's go here. It's the same for the backlight. I'm first gonna really roughly put in the shape. Gonna make this a circle, keeping in mind what I did earlier. So hey everybody to the stream. So if you don't see my mouse, it's probably on my other screen. Where did my dogs go? Oh, here we are. So it looks like they kind of tend, or maybe it's just because of the reference, but they kind of tend to be a little bit more back leaning, like a little. Like this. Just gonna out a little bit smoother. Also, if somebody has any questions whatsoever, ask away. I'm here to answer all your questions regarding 3D production. Whether it's about movie series specific stuff, general stuff, education stuff. Wow, this starts to look like a dog. I'm pretty happy with this actually. Yeah, might want to add some more loop cuts to the head before we subdivide it even more, just so we don't have to have too much detail in the body whilst having less detail, because the fidelity of faces now in the body looks to be more than in the face. But we'll fix that. So now his tail. We're gonna use the circle tool again. Nice thing about if combined with the mirror modifier, it actually makes a circle combined with the mirrored vertices. Ouch. Oh no. Okay. Yes. So if I press loop tools and press circle, it almost does the job, but it does the job a lot. Here, extrude, always aligning the faces with the tail. Whoops, pressing my buttons too fast, and that should be enough. And of course, let's not forget to also go inwards, like yes, this looks good. I'm trying not to make it too perfect circles, and it's still a dog. It's an organic thing, and we want to give it a tiny pause, which makes it look cute as heck. So I'm gonna go in here. So paws of dogs actually don't go backwards like human feet do. And we kind of just want to do a poof. Oh, that went all kinds of wrong. Let's see here. Oh, I think I extruded one face too many. Yes, I did. No, didn't. Wait, what is going on here? Something went wrong here. Okay. I think I fixed the issue here. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, let's worry about topology later. Let's go like this. That looks a lot better. I think, yeah. Oh yeah, there were some inverted faces. Okay. Now we can just go poof poof. Yeah, looks nice. Then of course we want to make his paws a little bit broader. I actually wanted to put on. I should actually look if there's a. Yeah. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, I'm already in love with it. Love your own work. That's what I always say. Let's put this a bit up. We kind of already want as much as of a strong silhouette as possible in low poly, so that so we don't have to. Well, we don't have the urge to add too much detail in the high poly, which for the sake of this project we will not do anyway. So yes, let's do the same for the back paws. So this time do it correctly. I'm gonna go to side view here. So kind of want to line these up, so you're gonna put the front paws on the floor here. Okay. And the front paws actually do something funny, where they actually just the toes touch the ground, I think. So we're gonna try and emulate that in 3D, like this. We're gonna flatten these on the floor. bit. Let's see. This actually looks good. Just gotta move around some stuff. It's kind of weird. It should be more of a. Let's go to a wireframe more to make this more of a straight, strong stance. I'll relax this a bit. Whoops. Relax. Okay. Let's bring here. Relax this. Relax this a bit. I kind of want this line to be straight. Also, I think the front paws bounces a little bit. If we put our fall off to linear, actually make this a little bit more. Well, maybe I exaggerate just a little bit too much. Oof. What's wrong with tail here? No, I'm just looking at the grease pencil. Okay. Maybe do the same with the front paws. Yeah. So he's a nice little doggy. Look at this doggy. Cute little doggy. So I want to think about the loop cuts I want to put in. So I'm going to check some other dog references to actually find a dog that I kind of want to do. Yeah, so it seems should I look up here? Kind of maybe want to separate some contours with V, so I separate the head. So first I'm going to add some loop cuts, and then I'm going to check how we can cut around them, not to add too much to the body. I want to define these ears a little bit more, because the thing I want to avoid is being too reliable on let's make ears a little bigger. Let's put on loop cuts actually. Don't want fox ears. Oof. It's kind of cute. Cut here so we can emphasize the shape on the head here. A little bit of a rounder head. Not sure why I added this one. Wasn't really thinking to do. Let's see here. We definitely need another look cut here, because I kind of want to differentiate between the starting nose here and another look cut. This is what I meant, like with look cuts for the face, because we kind of need to define the eye sockets without going to another subdivision level. But I think, oh gosh, I can collapse them here. Yeah. Right. Merge vertices by distance. Solid again. Just delete this edge and delete this edge. Now we're just gonna do the good old looping around. There we go. We have some things like that. And it kind of helps the shape of the dog, yeah. There, now I have to actually make the snout a bit smoother. Actually, don't fall off here on smoothing. Yeah, it's a bit better. Just follow the drawing I made a little bit. Try to free 3Ding. Oh, it's a pretty big job. Almost looks like a shepherd. It's not a bad thing. It looks like a dog. I'm pretty happy it looks like a dog. Gears are a bit too much. I mean, the drawing comes up this high, but maybe this should come more to the back. Yeah, kind of works, I think. Maybe. And I see my turn on screencast keys. Oh. Wow, Dina, you're. Well, the thing is, they're not defaulted in Blender. I don't know if there's a plugin. I was kind of thinking about it. I kind of forgot, I think. Screencast keys 2.8. Let me add on now supports 2.8. Okay. Can I download it? Link. I'll download it just for you. Let's see here. Can I? Tools. I don't want to build. I just want the. What's going on? Read me. The release page. Yeah. Yes. Okay, this is a file. Perfect. Okay, let's go edit preferences. Install. Let's go to my downloads. Where's my downloads button? Downloads, yes. And then we. Oh god, that's a lot of things. S screencast keys. There they are. Okay. If it crashes now, it's your fault. Okay. I was first gonna say this again. Screencast keys. Okay. So now, no. It's not, oh, yeah. Is it showing? Oh, yeah, it's very small. It's okay. Oh, maybe a little bit smaller. Display times percent 2. Yeah. Wow, that's very big. I'm gonna put it a little bit down. I don't want it to be too distracting. Okay. So where were we? I was about to make, because the ears are now really aiming forward, whereas like dog ears kind of also go sideways. So I'm just gonna. Yeah, thanks, Dina. I mean, I should have done this a while ago. I shan't be lazy. Not for you guys, at least. In my own life, I can be lazy. But for you guys, I wanna, you know, go all out. Okay. So, kind of checking bold now, like the movie, the dog from the movie. That's also named Bold. Just to get an idea of where to, because if you go back here, the dog house might be a little bit too big right at this point. So we're gonna, no, that's too small. I think this is fine. Yeah, sure. But we kind of also want. I should start naming stuff as well. Kind of want these eyes to be in here somewhere. Yeah, that makes sense. I think this is quite good. Of course, we can go in here and inset this so that That makes sense, that loop. Let's make it a circle. There we go. Okay. Starts to go somewhere. Trying not to go too much into detail at the moment. We also want to add something for, I think this will be enough. I'll press E for inset. And then put boundary off. So we actually are insetting in the, with the mirror stuff. I love it when I'm using technical terms. Let's see if this works. Hello, this now should be kind of an extension. It should not be like, poof, and you're just now. But we could do that, kind of fine. Circle, okay. Select this edge loop. Actually relaxing it quite a bit. It could work, could work. Here. Let's make it a little bit more natural. Oh, I'm gonna hide the grease pencil for a second. It's one that I'm looking for a shape that might be interesting. Whilst looking at it's kind of the shape of a snatch, yeah. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, that starts to work. Maybe I can pull some of these back here. So make them a bit rendered without having to add too much loop cuts. Yeah, it starts to look like a cute dog. But I'm not look cut here. Kind of want to have more control over this and make it a little bit smoother as well. Yeah, that works. Even adds the wheel up and wheel down. Nice. Yeah. All right. Let's make all of this smoother. So you can see I'm actually pressing W, relax, and then if you press Shift R, you redo the last operation. And it doesn't include loop cuts. So if you would do relax and then press another loop cut and press Shift R, it would do the same. But it does do it with like if I relax this, and if I press right click and control right click and I press Shift R, it will just deselect this vertex. It's kind of weird. So I would wish it would also ignore that action as an action. But I mean, I guess it has its uses. Every time I talk to some of the Blender peeps about why is that, in most cases they can give a good explanation. Even the right clicking, right click select has some uses. Because now you can left click and drag. And if you right click, you can just, so with right click you can actually click and drag something somewhere. So you can be like, okay, if you want to work like this, it's actually faster than pressing G, but I'm so accustomed to pressing G at this point. But if you want to select some faces, you can just go like, yeah, and rotate. To each its own, of course. I think the beauty about Blender is it's so customizable and so diverse in its ways of working that a lot of people find comfort in it. I think Maya also kind of has this a bit more limited, but I think that's because a lot of people start to work the same way in Maya. So This dog actually starts to look cute as heck, which I really like. It's nice seeing something come together like this. I am gonna. I actually don't know how to approach this, but I'm gonna try and inset it. If you don't know how to do something, just try something and see if it works. I guess it kind of works. What bothers me now is this edge, because this could really go in the head, but I don't want to kind of make some weird topology here. So let's see here. Yeah, it kind of works. It becomes really thin. Still looking at references of dogs, by the way. Let's see now. I should put this up a little bit. Yeah, there is actually, like, let's see some other dogs, if this is the case. No, not with all dogs, actually. Maybe we should look up real dogs, so a real help. Let's just Google dog. I look for a dog with pointy ears. Does it even exist? Dog, pointy ears. Yes. Oh, it's very simple, but I think this kind of can do a trick. This kind of looks kind of out of place though. I want to make everything smooth. The topology is smooth as well. Nothing is too sticking out too much. Oh, Toxic Tuba. It is a cute doggy, isn't it? Probably gonna make the human a bit simpler because I maybe added too much detail around the nose, although it doesn't hurt that much, I guess. Yeah, I think an important thing now is to add the ability to open its move. Someone actually use this existing loop cut for it. For instance, how you can make the materials for the eyeballs. Oh yeah, we'll get to that. I have some nice techniques of making eyes, like either fully procedural or make them in a material. There's some tricks there with, like actually, yeah, I'm gonna probably use the 2-mesh system. I once tried to actually make a full material, one material that would both have the sphere that is the outer sphere of the eyeball that includes the lens, and the inner one, which is this one. Because if you look at the side of an eye, you don't see the iris, the outside, but you see the inside of the other side, as well as light shining on it. Like the matte cap is now faking that light. You can see the light here, and you can see the light on the other side here. That's why a lot of sculptors actually use this kind of eye as a reference, because it looks more like an eye than an actual sphere would. I'm probably going to use that technique. I tried to do them on one shader, but it's not doable. You can do it with a displacement shader, but still then you have to cheat away so much. Yeah. All right. Hi, Toxic Tuba. Yeah, the stream is a little bit delayed, I guess. But check. Cheat away so much. Yeah, it's just for myself for a second. Oh hi. Oh, you said hi to Julie. Oh hi, Julie. How you doing? How you doing? Probably not. No. So the next steps, actually, I have my steps over here somewhere. So here is our plan list. So we're now actually blocking out the characters. Actually, we have reference for both the dog and the boy somewhat. Like now we're kind of in halfway the design and model process, whereas we're please shout in your mic. If I'm silent, then okay, yeah, sure. You don't have to watch all the time. You can listen to my smooth voice if you want. I will probably not do the materials, but the streams will be available on the channel, so do subscribe. And you can check the streams later. Also, I will make highlights of different steps and important steps, like, for instance, the shading of the eyeball, that you can just check out in a separate video later. So that'll be there too, once I find a good way of doing that, actually. Yeah. I actually had a Windows update today, and I see they changed the map icon to have gradients again. So maybe we're moving it away from flat design. It's a little bit of a graphic designer look for you. So okay, so now we still have the head and the rest of the body separated. So I'm gonna check how to solve this. Aw, thanks Toxic Cuba. So we have 2 edges here and 2 here. So these ones we can actually, we don't need them down here, so we're gonna delete these vertices. Sorry. Right, there's a better way of doing this, I think. We should just do. No, I'm thinking of another way. So okay, so this here and connect this one to here and connect this one to here and to this. Then I see that I missed something. Wait, hold on. Okay, this is solved. This is solved. Now I still have an extra loop cut. Oh, because I... Yeah. Okay, no, that's solved. No, it isn't. Hold on. Oh, no, okay, yeah, because I was being a dum-dum. I was being a little bit of a dum-dum. Actually, this goes here. Topology. I really like doing it for some reason. Retopologizing stuff or topologizing stuff. Because it's sometimes like small solutions and feels kind of satisfying doing it. You can kind of do this. We still have 2 loop cuts here, because this makes sense, but this will cause problems, I think. So I'm gonna move this up a little bit and try to preserve the shape. There's a easier way you can do this. Like if you're happy with the shape, you can just duplicate the mesh, then put a shrink wrap on its own, and then move around the topology, and then you keep your shape. But I'm currently fine with doing it this way. Julie has a condition where she barfs from time to time. Just constantly. Okay. Let's see here how we can solve this. So it actually makes sense if this kind of goes down. Because like I said, we still want to find a solution of opening the mask. I think if the light opens here, that would make sense, yeah. So I think I'm gonna add another edge loop. I'm just gonna do this. And then use this as a loop kind of for open the mouth. Yeah, that makes sense. A sec. Nah, I'm kidding. She barfed because that's the sound of a dog makes. She didn't actually barf. She just meant like woof. I can't actually join the chat because I'm not signed in because of that issue I'm still having. Okay, so let's go into wireframe mode. Let's just merge these one by one so we know what's going on. So we still have this one. Oof. This one actually goes to the forehead, so it would actually kind of make sense if it would kind of do this. Oh, wait, oh no. Dum-dum. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sure. So the main reason you want to do your topology right is for purely for animating. Like if you want to, like, for instance, this, if I'm going to animate the ear, I already can see that this is going to cause problems. But I think that can be solved by just subdividing the mesh. So up here it's no problem. But yeah, you might want to add some stuff just so our faces are more square, and this will cause not a problem for animation. And actually, we will look at going down here. Cedric's full of himself. Ah. Thanks, Julie. Let's see here. Let's merge these vertices. Let's merge these. And let's merge these. So now, should we fix some stuff? Because this kind of looks weird. Just smooth it out a little bit. Oof, wait, this is a very crazy. Wait, we did a whoopsie here. This is all kinds of weird. Don't know what I'm gonna do, I think. I'm gonna select these ones. I think this is actually gonna make sense. I'll make it like this. Delete these faces. I'm actually gonna merge these ones. So now I actually pulled the loop cut all the way down here. Yes. This might be a good time to actually go into sculpt mode. And I'm just gonna press with the smooth brush here and there. Click a couple of times. Go to grab brush, bring it back here. Yeah, object mode, and I'll go add mode again. You see our loop cuts are way smoother just by using the smooth brush in sculpt mode a little bit. And everything still kind of makes sense. Yeah, let's keep it silhouette. And if you press Ctrl 1, you can see that we can keep the shape in that mode. So the reason I added this is actually to have a little bit more pull here. I'm going to do the same here and here. I'm going to grab a nice shape. I'm going to use the inflate tool just to give a little bit more of a puffy chest. So I'm not using line topo or anything, I'm just adjusting, I'm modeling with the sculpt tools, which is, by the way, a huge time saver. Like once, because I used to think like, okay, first you model, then you sculpt, but using the sculpt tools whilst modeling can save so much time. Like for instance, now I can make it a little bit cuter looking by going a little bit up. See where this goes. Then also use the flatten tool, maybe like to flatten out a couple of areas. Maybe not. It's fine actually. But yeah, the smooth tool is a great. The smooth brush is a great tool. So just kind of, and then if you check the topology, it actually looks all really nice. So nice. So there is the. Yeah, so if you go back, see our eyes, kind of crazy looking. And actually, like, you can see we can see the topology subdivided. Do the dog and the boy have names? If not, will you give them one? Well, at the moment in the script they're called dog and boy. But I'll leave it up to the chat to name them. Yeah, so if you come up with good names, I'll. I mean, it's not going to change much for the animation because none of them are going to say anything. But I guess if we have some kind of credits, if we use some kind of voice work, would be nice. Just something kind of make dog sad, but I should not look too much into its expression. Well, I guess I kind of already fixed this. Deal. Because at some point you want to press apply on the subdivide and start modeling like this. And actually go into details or sculpt that, you know. We're not going to do that yet because I still have to define a move. So first I'll go and smooth this out just a little bit more. Go into add mode and then bring this draw maybe a little bit back and do quite a rectangular. Nice, a little bit sharper. Just looking at it from all sides and see if the shape makes sense. Right. Let's see. I'm just gonna look up 3D animated dog, which, oh boy, let's hope our dog looks a little bit nicer than those. Oh, that's a very nice looking dog. Cody Dog Rig. I can learn a little bit from that. So from CG Meetup, a very nice source of reference. So alright, so we kind of want to shape them off already. So this is going to be our edge where we split the mouth off. So it starts close to the snout and then actually goes down to this kind of wave. And then up here it kind of stops. So if we now split this, oh, we split one too far, split it, we should have a happy dog. And maybe we can already put in the loop for inside his mouth. And it's always a little bit challenging. So I'm doing kind of the reverse thing I did with the boy. Because by God, this might not be even the final mesh, but to kind of get an idea where this goes. Alright, let's just apply the mirror and remove the subdivision. Looks like a good boy. And a multi-resolution actually. Let's subdivide. Go to sculpt. We're gonna boy Sebastian dog waffles. Yeah, there's actually not bad names. Sebastian. It kind of looks like Sebastian. Let's mention it. The dog's named Waffles. I'm going to use a pinch tool to actually define a couple of the hard edges because we don't want the dog to be all smooth. Just pull together the mouth a little bit more. And then now we can really like start detailing the dog a little bit. Like make his snout a little bit more. Without using too much of the dynamic topology, because we kind of want to steer away from that too much. We kind of used it to check how the body would look, but yeah, kind of makes sense to make the dog's eyelids a little bit thicker. I'm guessing I don't want to go too much into dog anatomy, but I'm guessing he also kind of has an eye socket. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see here. That's a nice dog reference, actually. I'm actually gonna have more of these proper eyes. So actually, what I'm seeing happening here, I'm gonna go to wireframe for a second just to see what I'm doing with my topology here, which might be a bit hard to see as a viewer. Basically, I'm checking where my topology goes around, and then just kind of see it. I think there's a way actually to do this in solid mode. View. That's not it. No. Maybe if you just no, it's not gonna work. Let's see. If someone knows a way to overlay the wireframe, that would be nice. Also, currently I'm only seeing the chat in YouTube for people who are chatting on another one. I will try to fix that, but at the moment I don't see a way in OBS analytics. Oh wait. So widget. Oh, I could actually add the chat to the actual. Let's try that. So chat box, add source. Yeah. Okay. Done. Just wanted here. Wireframe. Thanks for chatting. I know that works now. Yeah, now the chat is on the stream. How cool is that? So I might move the width like 300. No, 300. Done. Now it can be on the side here, where my thing is. And maybe make the height 450. That is perfect. All right. So we have our chat now, which is working. So somebody chats now. You will see. You will see it in the stream, and I will as well. Okay. So it should be nice in the chat now. I've got to demonetize this video. See, I know there's a wireframe mode. But oh, okay. So this is interesting. If you actually put on the X-ray in the wireframe mode, you just see the wireframes. Okay, so Julie sent me a couple of pictures of dogs and called Waffles. Nice. All right. We'll name the dog Waffles. Never start an argument with your girlfriends about how to name your dog. Oh gosh, it kind of looks a little bit too sad, doesn't it? Let's see here. Alright. Let's see here. Let's move this up a little bit. Yeah, so now we can actually. Oh, there's actually a nice way of sculpting, because I'm a bit of a technical 3D artist. So being able to see my wireframe is gonna help a little bit actually. But this is not a nice topology, right? So I might actually fix that before we move on. This doesn't mess up the thing too much, but I think the only thing I have to do is let's go to soft mode. Oh, but now I already applied my. Yeah, I kind of want another loop cut here. So I'm gonna. How do I fix this? Oh, I know how. So it's just like this one and this one, and then just bevel it, right? Yes. And then go to sculpt mode. Oof. Yeah. Smooth it out. Go to wireframe. Yeah, that's better. So now we can kind of. Make this up nicer. Just redoing some work, smoothing it out. It's gonna inflate a bit, so it automatically closes. There we go. So now let's redo the thing we learned about dogs. Just goes down in a nice wave. There we go. Solid. No, that's maybe one wave too many. Yeah, we're gonna keep this going up. Oof. Inflate this a little bit here, and deflate a little bit down here, because they kind of have like these thinner jaws. Just saying what works. Hello, Tice. It is a pupper. How you doing? Another friend checking in. It's nice. Actually gonna inflate this up a little bit. I'm still working a little bit low poly, just to get the shape right. Might actually go like this a little bit. Just snap that a little broader. Yeah, it looks like a puppy. I think I kind of succeeded in what I wanted to achieve. Hi, Taste. Work right now, eh? How was work? So I'm actually gonna, because I'm pretty happy with how the rest of the dog looks. I'm gonna separate him out again. I'm just gonna check if this, maybe, what's happening? Huh, that was weird. looks nice. Let's bother about this. Spatty a little bit. Still looks fine. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, so let's go in here. Hello, String Fairy. Could look more cute though. Yeah, but I think a lot of his cuteness will also come from his eyes. I mean, everything can look more cute though, right? And he's still kind of looking. What makes a dog cute? Why do we think dogs are cute? I think a lot will come from his texture. Actually, how we do his eyes. Because what I'm going to do now is apply the multi-res. Contradiction remove. I'm going to sculpt mode again. And actually inflate the eyes until we have closed eyes. Good. Oh, that worked better than I expected. Maybe we'll go and carefully smooth out and then inflate again. Now we're just gonna go down here, split this up, and now we have a better way would be think about the previous split up we did. So inset this first. And offset is relative. Yeah. No, it doesn't work. Edge rail. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Not individual. And then in here, split it up. Although I don't think it matters that much. Nah. Just want to add it. Just gonna do this. Gonna do too far. Like the entire edge loop. And then kind of go inside. Then we have our pupper with closed eyes. Yeah, and then if you add another. Oh, that's not good. Screencast key. Oh, something is happening with the screencast keys. Okay, let's save. Let's disable and enable it again. Oh, Dice, your work is kind of boring. I'm sorry to hear that. Ears that are flapping down too. Yeah, of course. But that's gonna be part rigging, right? So we're gonna have the ears react to its emotions, and then his emotion, of course, is also gonna add a lot to the cuteness factor. Oh yeah, so I noticed our model is not perfectly symmetrical anymore. So I'm gonna delete half of the vertices. We don't have half a dog anymore. Did I delete the eyes? Did I? When did I do that? This song, man. Yeah, there they are. What happened to them? Okay, so wireframe. And delete half the. No, don't go into. Delete the vertices. Yeah. And then go to mirror. There we go. And add that before the subgrid. I kind of see this expression. This might be popping out a bit out too much. I'll try and correct that a little bit. I'm gonna add a loop. Clamp overlap? No. Yes, percentage. It's very small. Okay. Alt O. Oh, I think my screencast keys have stopped working, so we're gonna check that out. Extract it again. There we go. Let's disable and enable them. Oh yeah, so now they work again. Nice. That's a little bit smaller. Oh, I didn't see them in wireframe because the X-ray is on. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to sculpt mode. Actually, just some stuff. This eye socket looks a little less, looks a little bit smoother here. Yeah, that works. Inflate so that his eyeball is not like sticking out, because that makes even dogs look a little bit tired and well, yeah, he is like a stock, so I guess it kind of makes sense. But I don't know, so there we go. Yeah, it's a nice popper. All right, so let's retopologize the kid's hat, and then define the low poly model more, like we did with the dog. So I'm gonna hide the hair for a second and hide the eyebrows. Okay, let's retopologize. First I'm gonna make a cube. I'm gonna put this somewhere around where his head is. So now I'm gonna disable the X-ray here. There we go. Here's a giant head. Maybe I'll fix that. And so now inside view, I'm gonna apply the subdivision. Wait, I'm gonna do this viewport 1. Nah, let's do viewport 2. It's fine. Go into edit mode. Now apply the subdivision. Go into edit mode. I'm actually gonna delete these vertices, so the 3/4 of what you see here. And then I'm gonna add a modifier called let's see here, shrink wrap. I'm actually gonna target this skull here, and I'm just gonna press apply. And I might even go in here and delete these vertices. Like I just want the vertices that make kind of sense, right? I'm also gonna go and delete half of them and add a mirror. There we go. So in solid mode, I want to go to mesh options. Let's see here. I'm gonna check. I need to still get used to 2.8. It's still kind of where is this button again? What am I looking for? The viewport display. There we go. In front. Yes. That's what we want. But then also in the viewport, we want vectors coming off. Okay, so we kind of have this. All right. So now we're gonna do the same thing where we just want to define the edge loops on the character. Also on top here, we're gonna put on the magnet thing, the snapping on the face closest. So we're just gonna start. I'm just gonna make a loop kind of follows the same size of on the eye socket. So I'm gonna give this floor relaxes just to see what would make more sense. But yeah, let's go here. Kind of has these cheeks going on. If you want to emphasize it in animation, you kind of want to have no loop cut stopping here. See how many we have as well. These are 10 now. Kind of want that to be an even number. I don't think it has to be an even number, but yeah. So now we can just do this. Yeah, another thing you can do then is another modifier and add another shrink web to it. So actually, even if you do this, it kind of sticks to the mesh. So I'm just going to press Shift N here so that things are on the outside. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Kind of looks good. So first loop. I want one around the lips. Point. Oh, I want it clipping on for the mirror. Our lips defined. Let's see here, 3 ones. We now have 4 on the top, 3 at the bottom. I think this kind of makes sense. You also don't have to match, but sometimes it's nicer to have that matching. This one can go up here. So now connecting the ones where I want them to go. Where else is this one I want to go? This direction. Roughly. I'm just gonna check what I can do with my topology without adding too many loop cuts again, or at least optimize for animation. Alright, checking, seeing that maybe separate this, subdivide by 1. Yeah, it's gonna feel a little better. So I'm gonna add that before. Let's just apply it. Yeah, and then just hide that for a second, and then showing this up again. Alt H to unhide. What the hell is this? That's the old head. Okay, we can delete that. That was the old head, right? I didn't delete something vital. No. Alright. Hide our hair again. Hide our eyebrows. Yeah. Wait, I wonder if doesn't quite work, does it? Not too bad. So yeah, my chat's made a little bit in the way. I'm gonna maybe move it over here. Yeah, nice. Still figuring things out, man. Men and women and others, I guess. Kind of want to put this one go this way. And I kind of want to, I'm following the jaw. one to go actually connect with this one. Then I want one that goes around. Actually connects up like this. So we can then actually go like this. I don't know, maybe I'm making it too detailed, but yeah, that's some nice music. It's middle school with power lines. Yeah, I need to find another radio station because this one is from chillhop.com, which is free for streaming and stuff. But I'm kind of recognizing the same music, like looping every hour, so I might look for another one. If somebody has any recommendations, they're always welcome. So I see that I'm online on Twitch as well. I have no viewers on Twitch now, but I think, yeah, Twitch is not the best let's see, platform, I guess, for art and stuff. And there are some on there, I guess. You know, back in the day, Carbots was on there. It makes nice animations. Kind of want. No, it's going here. Oops, going here. Down here. Yeah, it starts to become kind of messy. Wish there was an easier way of doing topology in Blender. I mean, this looks kind of easy. Like this. And this loop cut goes around here. Connects here. I guess these ones. So I'm first checking what I need to define the shape, and then I can see like, oh, okay, so I can actually look for Shift N here real quickly. Stretching for a second. It's important, stretching. And then move this up. I'll connect these. I guess this kind of makes sense. And the rest will come automatically once start figuring out. Don't delete these first, this is because the ear is gonna come here. I'm working here and there. It's not now. It's the face is such. I'm gonna trust the design I made in Sculpt. I'm just gonna now focus on actually how do I achieve this shape in 3D without making too much of a mess. So I'm gonna put these two up. Okay. I'm gonna go around here. I want to ear. Oh yeah, I know what's going on. I think I should join this up. Whoops. Apply mirror and supervision, and then join these two up. So actually, because it was shrink wrapping only around the skull and not the ear, so yeah, now we see it's fine. kind of want this to happen. So I don't want too detailed ears. So I just want basic shape for an ear in here. In here, an ear in here. Oh, that was weird. That sounds really weird in my head. Through my ear. Funny times with Panda. Like and subscribe if you find my jokes funny, and please do leave me. Nah, it's fine. I'm gonna just check some references of ears. I'm gonna save this properly because ear 3 caps lock is on. So yeah, so I want this. I'm gonna delete this for this. Just gonna connect these two. Just want this to go in here and then go into here. Never to return again. Yeah. This will help with define that shape. And I think the rest will just be, we'll see when we get there. I don't want these ones to connect to a little part of that ear. Whoops. And that's gonna be then looping around here. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. I want these ones connected here. And we kind of can already start to see where the problems are gonna be. Now I can press slash and I can actually just start to figure out how I'm gonna do the, I'm already gonna go. I'm gonna actually apply the shrink wrap. Actually gonna already move some stuff here. Just into the ear, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna start seeing if I can make the shape make sense. So I'm maybe gonna always return to the previous step. Then I'll just shrink wrap it again, and then see where things go from there. This actually makes sense. Oh, that actually fit quite nicely here. Sometimes things just fit. Does it make sense? I don't know, but it doesn't hurt. I think it may be a little bit too many edge loops over here, but it doesn't really hurt. It's gonna be a problem once you connect with the hat, so goes around here. This makes sense to some degree. Although this is gonna be a little bit harsh, so we're gonna have another edge loop here. Yeah, this is a lot smoother. And maybe move these up to balance out the size of the. We still want this size of the faces to be mostly squares. And yeah, they're kind of rectangular here, but for the nose bridge, it kind of does make sense. It's kind of a long object. In most cases, we do want things to kind of fall nicely into place. Let's see here. What can we do with the move? I'm not going to find the lips already. Just gonna see where things go from here. Look. Need to solve this for X. Add one here. Yeah, I think it makes more sense. Just like Minecraft music. It really sounds like Minecraft music. Isn't Minecraft music? This is from some middle school. Minecraft music. Songs are from Daniel Rosenfield. Huh. It really sounds like Minecraft. Maybe I spent too much time in Minecraft. Gotta develop those 3D skills somewhere, right? Oh. Let's go back to my live thing again. Oh, we actually have one Twitch viewer now. Look at that. Welcome, Twitch viewer. How you doing? Because I just installed something that would enable me streaming to different things at the same time, called Mob Crush. Hashtag not a sponsor. Yeah, it's nice to work with it. It gives me a lot of freedom just to focus on my stream and not to hassle too much with the technicalities of all it. So let's see if this starts making sense. I'm going to dissolve this for a second. I'm going to see if I can stretch out some stuff. Let's see here. Makes sense. Yeah, sure. Just goes down again into the chin. Oops. No. Just want you in here. There we go. I'll press slash again so we can get the face again, so we can actually make some decisions on the jaw here. Kind of bring this up a little bit so that we have the nice curve. It's a smooth curve, and we really want to emphasize that. Whoops. Because it's like a child, we don't want any harsh curves. So make sure that smooth bevel is in there. I'm actually already gonna define some things for the throat, the neck. So here. We can see actually that if we connect these two, it would make sense to bring this into the chin, but I'm not sure if I want to. Yeah, so we have, how many things we have to bring this together? 8. We're subdivided at 16. So maybe I want to subdivide the body before I connect it to, although it's not that detailed. I think that's fine. So we want to bring down the neck edges to 8. It's going to be kind of challenging. Just that maybe I've brought in a little bit too many edge loops here. Let's shape one more here. That makes sense. All right. Julie and Tice talking in the chat. Glad you guys are enjoying yourselves. Very jazzy. There we go. Didn't think. There we go. So same up here. Alright, let's now connect these two up like this, and poof, poof. So now we have some nice edge loops with the lips. Not sure where this edge came from. So kind of want to bring this around again, but we have one more edge loop for the downer lip here. I'm gonna actually add another edge loop here. Find it a little bit more, and then we can bring that around a little bit nicer, like this. My silhouette. That's still correct. Always do things for the silhouette. Oof, I want to have more edge loops here though. There's gonna be a toughie here. So what I'm gonna do is, see, I cannot cut it in here. Okay, just extrude it. Dummy. Then go like this. Connect these up. Then I want to bring this one down here. Just gonna do it for a second. Come on, what are you doing? What? Or? Oh, the wrong one. This. So like this. Actually, just tease up. There we go. This will be your face, I think. And if we let's do this edge, it's just hard to do this and just check. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. I hope this makes sense. This I don't feel like it makes sense. This goes like this. Oof. Oh no. What did I do? Actually makes, oh no. Just. Sketching some baby animals right now. Really nice. Too bad you can't send what's it called, like images. I forgot to put for images. Some images in the chat. I want to see those baby animals. Let's see here. This actually has to. This face makes sense. Okay. And then I'm just gonna do this really rough now. Oh look at this. That makes sense. Holy crap. I mean, holy snacker, rouge. Shouldn't swear on YouTube. Sure if that's swearing per se though. So this kind of makes sense, I guess. So it kind of makes sense from an anatomy standpoint. There. Let's see here. I'm gonna check how it looks. Oh, yeah, it's starting to look really great. So I'm gonna make this connect to one up here. Makes sense. Actually, if you dissolve this, I'm just gonna do something cheeky here. Does that make sense? Oof. Guess if I pull these a little bit more to here, it kind of makes sense. Like we have some hair to cover that up. Also, I want to do this. So no, we're not gonna do this because and did I accidentally put it on looped list or something? Oh yeah, I'm just looping one artist's oof. Okay, that is okay. There we go. All right, we have some other tunes now. Okay, let's see here. But already filled these up. To get a sense of how the ear should look. Guess I cannot work myself into some trouble right now. Let's see here. Does that make sense? Does it make sense? The best question you can ask while doing 3D. Does what you're doing make sense? Begin with the end in mind. It's one of the 7 habits of highly effective people, actually. This is a book by Stephen. Let me look into my book casket. Stephen. I cannot see the book. Oh yeah, there it is. Stephen Covey. There we have. Very nice book. It's about yeah, how to. Oh, I wouldn't say better your life, but at least make some aspects easier to make them more relative to your life, and like I think mostly it's about prioritizing. I think Andrew Price talked about them during a stream or something as well. He kind of introduced me to those books, but yeah, a lot of people do. Not saying Andrew does, but some people do misinterpret the book or use it too much. I think maybe if that makes sense. But yeah, it's a good book nonetheless. Oof, what am I doing here? Didn't really pay attention there for a second. So I'm just going to do here already. If I knew what I was doing with topology, just made it one edge too late. So yeah, it makes more sense for the ear. It's gonna kind of do some messy stuff here, so I'm just gonna relax a bit. Yeah, just relax a bit. And out, relax. Just relax your edges. And your mesh will look relaxed. If your mesh looks relaxed, then you relax. Welcome to the relaxing stream. Oh man. So Julie and Thais are talking to each other in my chat. How dare they? But it's okay. I'm relaxed. Oh man. I'm just gonna hardcore connect these two. I hate ears. Man, ears are such a pain to model. But I think I'm making kind of the best of it. I kind of want this to stay low poly. Kind of like stylized. I want to make a super detailed ear. This can still make sense, right? Move this bit outwards, and this becomes, yeah. So I can inset this later, or so does this make sense? Yeah. So if I now inset this, then move some of the birds around to make it actually a bit nicer. And we kind of have an ear. Yeah. I'm not sure if I agree with this one that much. More part of the loop here. There we go. I tried sculpting ears so many times and I don't like sculpting ears. Like modeling them is a bit easier, especially if you keep in mind to keep it simple. Okay, this one's pretty straightforward. So now this becomes a hassle. I think this makes sense. This makes sense. We can do this. It makes a little bit less sense, so apologize. Hiccuped. Then this makes sense, and then oof. But I think we can add another edge loop without feeling too guilty, because we need a little bit more squares here. I'm actually going to use sculpt mode to actually smooth it out a little bit. I'm not going to be too fussed about the shape at the moment, and then I'm just gonna go select the middle one, press Alt S, and just thicken it out again. Yeah, so it looks kind of weird now. But I think that's because if we select it again and we press shrink wrap, I don't want to screw up the ear. It's just manually. So I'm just gonna go into my viewport display. I'm going to disable in front. Then I'm just going to check where I need to thicken out the mesh just a bit to cover these areas. Just gonna thicken out the lips a little bit. There we go. Using Alt S feels so satisfying on the mesh. I use it all the times. Next I'm gonna go here again. I can pull up a bit. That starts to look really nice. Yeah, I'm kind of really happy with this. I'm actually gonna also single out the eyes for a second, so we can focus on the eyelids for a second. Ooh. Turn off our little magnet here. Then scale it down. And maybe, let's make a vertex group and assign it to this. Just Control E and remove it from the other vertexes. And then I'm just gonna go shrink wrap. I'm just gonna rotate the eyes like this. So I just have the sphere. Then I'm gonna use shrink wrap. There it is. Use the eye. Then I'm gonna use vertex group. So I can actually just move it on the eye directly. Yeah. And just gonna use a little bit of offset. Okay, so that if I now scale this one down, and then the offset should be negative. I'm just gonna give the offset what it is. So now it kind of makes sense. But let's press this button. Kind of a cheap way of doing it, I guess, but there's no cheating in 3D. As long as you get your results, everything is fine. Everything is nice. Okay, I need to lower it down a little bit lower. Yeah, I'm modeling them with the eyes closed, so we can animate the eyes open. That will be a lot easier than modeling them open and animating them closed. Trust me. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply the shrink wrap and then just pump up the eyelids so they cover the actual eyes now. Just gonna shade smooth for a second here. Just don't really have like. Gonna move the eyelid a little bit more here. There we go. And that looks like a child that has its eyes closed. And if it looks like a child with its eye closed, I did a good job. I'm just gonna do the same to it. Pump up a little bit. Bring a little bit down, I guess. As long as it doesn't look like a weird alien. I've done something correct. Just gonna bring the last piece here, which is the what is a child crying outside. Whoops. Didn't do it. Oh. Man, there's... Jesus Christ, that is a crying child, alright. I'm in a mess here. I'm just gonna sculpt mode. Smooth it out a second. Add mode. Yeah, I can see what's going on. What have I done here? Wait, I'm gonna. This is why I keep mostly shading on flat. Because that makes a lot more sense to me, at least. So this is just. Okay. What am I doing wrong here? Noses. I need nose reference. Get me that reference! Okay. I think this should be a little bit more out there. So it's this. Then the actual hole should be a little bit more covered. Oof. This is something weird. There we go. Something weird happens here. So I'm gonna actually try and fix that. I'm thinking about adding an extra edge loop anyway to get kind of difference between the nose and the nostrils, which does make sense. Just gonna fix this tiny little thing here. There we go. Then we can do this face, or not, or do. Let's see. Let's see if it makes sense if we do this. First. Yeah, I think what I addressed about the nose bridge earlier, that having not really squares but long rectangles, we can kind of fix now. Kind of undermining my own argument for doing it in the first place. But hey, wouldn't be learning if you can prove yourself wrong, right? It's still kind of messy over here. Fix that. Let's go to four. So if I just subdivide, that looks very nice. All right, let's make the mouth hole. I don't think it's gonna have his mouth open a lot, but let's just have something to catch if he does. Let's make a circle out of it. Very simple. Let's just check if up is up. Doesn't seem that way. No. Let's grab the circle. Scale Z -1. Okay, and now if we open them up, yeah, makes sense. It's like rah rah rah, funny stuff. Let's go to wireframe. Let's actually that makes sense. Let's just move this a little bit here. I'm not gonna make this too complicated, because, as I said, I'm not gonna see him with his mouth open a lot, I think. So let's just add the basics and just scale this down to 0. Loop tools and merge the vertices. There we go. That makes sense. Yeah. And we still. And we'll add a tongue. Tongue and such later. Alright. So let's actually connect this to the body. Make the rest of the neck make sense. So as I said earlier, I actually want to add another subdivision before I add, because this kind of makes sense. Although, let's see. Seeing how most of his animations kind of happen on his face, I think kind of makes sense not to subdivide it before we go into detailing. And actually simmer this one down. I'm gonna hide the sculpt here. Just simmer this one down to the head mesh. And actually, so I have a world sitting here, right? No, it doesn't matter. Let's delete these vertices and do our old thingy again. Where we I like these jams actually. They're very gorilla-esque. Okay, let's recalculate them with Shift N. So wait, this is a mirror and this doesn't have a mirror, so I'm really quickly gonna delete this side again, and then just well, wouldn't matter. I guess we can this one with this. Okay, now we can actually start fusing these two together. This makes sense. So actually, unlock this is gonna loop back around. So I guess I should have some stuff looped to the back of the head, with not too many loops. This. Okay. So this can be a thing. There we go. Still behind the ear. So yeah, this makes sense. I think to have stuff. Well, there's a crazy loop, but it doesn't bother us too much. And we can actually make one here. It's a little lower, so it doesn't hurt us too much. Because there's not going to be a lot of detail animation back here. So we just want that, like, we abide to the basic rules. And yeah, that makes sense when it makes sense. Just gonna try to find it up. So that's not gonna work. So I think having this loop around does make sense. Yeah, sure. He says, full of confidence. A weird amount of. I definitely want this to happen. Weird to make this into a tree. Huh. Because trees are not the ends of all things, but I guess we could just do this, right? I still have our loop here. This makes sense. Oof. I think it's solid, so soon show itself to be a little messy mess. So shape flat the entire thing. That's another loop cut for a neck, so we can. Oof. This loops around. It's not bad. Doesn't hurt that much. Let's smooth it out a bit. And the only thing I may want to change is add one extra vertex here. And actually have let's see here. So what I wanted to do, that's not gonna work, right? Kind of makes more sense. No, do I remove this chat window on mobile? Hey, Gaming Conquered. Yeah, feel free to remove the chat window on mobile. Or are you asking me how to remove this chat window on mobile? Well, I can hide it again for a while. I mean, there's not a lot of interesting chat coming in. Except for your question, of course. I'll see what I do with the chat window. Just doesn't make sense. Wait, it does. Yeah. What was I doubting myself? This is just. Oof. This is a crazy loop. But it makes sense to some degree, I guess. Actually, I should just. There we go. Now it makes sense. Now it goes all the way around. Good. Yeah. So. Have I added one too many here? No, too one's okay. So let's connect the ear up here. Cut it round. And now let's look for a way to actually connect all of this up. I think it will work out. No, it won't. Of course not. This makes more sense. But then, what do I do with you? Actually, I think you can just. No. You can do this. What I'm doing now. Watch this. That's crazy schwizzle. I'm gonna move this edge. I'm gonna do this. Boom, baby. Perfect. That's how you retopologize. There we go. Look at this cutie. Yeah, actually like him. So let's try and kind of very carefully smooth this out. Come on. Before we move into so I'm just gonna hide the rest for a second. Just have the eye here so I can make the eyelids. No, take eyelids. Oh, what the hell here? So like this deep should be fine. And of course I want it on the edges of the eye. And move these two a bit. And I should Alright, so we can test this out basically by let's go to solid. Let's make a shape key real quick. Let's try opening up the eye. Without it looking too weird. Looks too weird. What is happening here? Why are these not just smoothed out? It's a normal issue. Let's just sculpt here. I think it's just a normal issue. Real quickly. Although it doesn't seem like it is. What's happening here? Maybe smoother. Once the eyelids up here. I'll just force modeling this a bit. The eyelids are up here. That makes sense. The under eyelids open a bit. Yeah. I'll get rid of this. Let's just try and relax it a bit. Find out. Relax. Relax. Because he looks very. Why is this not being mirrored anymore? I'm just gonna. Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay. This one again. Let's see here. Move the shape key. Actually, move the eyelids a little bit too much to. I'm also gonna add. Oh. Every time I press caps lock, screencast key just breaks. Look. Poof. Yeah. Cannot get the caps lock enum thingy for some reason. Or at least I have a warning for it if I press caps lock accidentally. That's weird. So we actually want to go to sculpt mode and just smooth this out and inflate it back again. We want the eyes to be really smooth. And smooth this out as well. Inflate it a bit. There we go. That looks a lot better. Just gonna grab it again and move it over here. That's because I'm subdividing it. There's a lot of issues. Of course, we want to make it subdivision proof. So we're going to try it again. Shape key. So I'm going to actually select the face this time. And pull it open here. This. And actually opening it will of course happen on animation. We'll make some nice animations for that. Let's get his eyelids back in here. Where is it? There we go. This is gonna look weird at this point. No, just roll your eyes back into your skull again. I just want to see if this works. So it looks like a little bit like an alien. It's forcing a little bit smoother. Okay, so another shape key. Let's try it again. Oh, that didn't work. Just want to see if the open eye works. Just might move back a little bit. The eyelid does. The eyelid on the bottom does open a bit. Yeah, so let's get a nicer shape in here. So I think we're almost there. This is not going to be the shape you're using to animate it. I just want to see if like the closed eye, the open eye kind of looks okay. And yeah, starting to come a little bit of life into it. Let's disable the thing for a second. Let me see here kind of what you did wrong. Something weird's happening here. Yeah, the shape key is going all over the place, but yeah, it kind of makes sense. We'll clean this up once we go to animating and rigging and stuff. But now we actually have connected to the rest of the base mesh. Okay, alright. We want to model a couple other things, like the eyebrows. Just gonna add lots, and the hair. Let's see here. Real quickly get a drink. No, the only thing we forgot here. Of course, close off the. There's a tree here, but that one doesn't matter really. So I actually want to remove the subdivision and actually get the eyebrows low poly as close to our result as possible. So it deletes the back faces here. Make selecting some lookups a little bit easier. The eyebrows should like have the same, like if you draw lines going to front view, draw lines from your eyelids, it should be around the same start and end point. So that looks nice. I'm just gonna check how far we can go. I'm kind of align it with the skull here. At some point it's gonna be a little bit thicker. Otherwise we could just use solidify on a shrink wrapped mesh, I guess. Just gonna get some of my reference back up here. Eyebrows 3D. If you use for Eyebrows 3D, you find a lot of makeup stuff. You gotta add reference. Even then, it's just reference for makeup. Okay, so I'm just gonna character design. I'm gonna find something really quickly with some nice eyebrows. Sure. Coming a bit lower. We go into here, like on the edge of our eyebrow. A little bit rounder here. We add another edge loop. Bounce it out. For the lips, actually kind of want to add a bevel here. Just Ctrl V and smooth that out around the edges. Oops, that was too much. There you go. So once we add the subdivision, I kind of see here that I kind of need an extra edge loop to get these lips right on the inside. It's real close. I kind of see here that we have this natural thing going on. Just gonna gently close the lips. There, this one actually starts to look real good. Just need a little bit more accentuated. I'm really happy with his ears. I'm happy the ears kind of succeeded. Now I can start like to mold things into shape again now that the structure is there. You can see there's some weird edge thing going on, so I'm just gonna smooth this out. Smooth it out, that thing comes back on his eye. Wonder what it is. That seems to be like shaped flat. You don't have that big of a problem with it. That's a normal issue. Once you start really subdividing, to be okay. I think the issue is that it kind of sticks out too much here. To connect a little bit better to the eyeball, and I think here we kind of move this inwards. I think that's part of the issue. Yeah. Shape the skull. Hello, Blender Hat. How was your Monday? On the worst, you can rewatch the stream on Bandite, the Bandite channel. I want to say bandite.com, but that doesn't exist yet. We are looking at making a website now. Here at the Bandite office. This looks good. This shouldn't go as up as it does, though. There we go. Now we can like add some other stuff. Oof. Oh, why is this lagging so much? It's because of the weird. The character actually starts looking really nice. I want to wear the t-shirt over his. Can solve the rest of this with don't want to create too much hanging here. Yeah. Another bevel. know what I'm doing. Well, what's going on? Cannot. What is error? Keeps popping up. Oh, thanks, Julie. I think his arms are a bit thin, especially going in here. Loop cut for the elbow here. I'm just like doing some small dots on a model for the boy. So next time we can do his hair. We're almost at 4 o'clock. Actually, have 15 minutes to go before I have to start wrapping things up again. So I'm just doing some wild dots here and there. See where things go. But yeah, we're getting somewhere. Let's link our eyes to our meshes here. Whoops. Keep transform. That, nice. Okay. This is already no. There we go. So we now have. Let's put the dog aside here. Or dog and boy. Maybe for the last 50 minutes, let me give you a very valuable lesson, and that is a naming. If you go to our outliner here, everything's called cube or some kind. It's okay. I'm gonna call this boy body. Okay, then we have a cube here. These are our boy eyebrows. Another cube here. It's our boy hair, but that's still our block. So next time we're gonna. And these are our boy eyes. And same for dog. We're gonna have dog. Or wait, I should call them. What do you want to call them? Sebastian? It's a bit too long for a naming convention, but we can call this waffle. Waffle body. Totally not be confusing. And waffle eyes. There we go. So next time we'll do a lot more detailing, especially on the boy. Let's just add some subtasks, right? So we're now kind of in modeling. We still have to do the hair and the teeth and detail clothes. Just, so it's just how are we gonna do this? Make this a little smaller. Whoops, just won't have it there. Just hanging on the right. Model hair, teeth, detail clothes. Okay. And then for the dog, we'll add. Oh, we don't need to add any of these two. Yeah. So we're gonna have these details for tomorrow. I think the next stream is. Yeah, I should be on tomorrow. So I'm always, if I'm streaming, I'm mostly streaming in the week from 1 to 4 p.m. +1 Brussels time. So that's yeah, +1 Greenwich. So that's 12 o'clock Greenwich time. So it should be early in the morning, East Coast and West Coast USA, and it should be kind of late at night in about India and all that stuff. Over to you. Yeah, Africa's kind of in the same time zone. East Europe is like +2, +3, so it's from 2 to 5 or 3 to 6, depending on where you are. But yeah, if you subscribe and you actually click on the bell, you get a notification if I go online. So that's pretty nice. And then actually have a loop cut here, add a bevel here. So already has a good feel for those boots. Because next time we're going to do the same thing that we did with the dog as well. Is just go apply the mirror, delete the subdivision, add a multi-resolution, subdivide it, go into sculpt mode, and then actually start adding some details, like actually defining the model to where we want it to be. Just pull it around, see what we can come up with. Do we want bigger ears? Maybe we want bigger ears. It's kind of cute, bigger ears. So there we go. So we'll do that kind of stuff now that we have our mesh. Maybe his arms are a bit too wide, I think. Yeah. Maybe he just needs to be smaller. Just flap him around. So yeah, we can do all that kind of stuff. Give him some knees, maybe a bit more up here. That will still follow. Oops, not rendered. Wireframe. Will still follow his topology a little bit. Just like this. I mean, I say next time while I'm doing it, but but we'll go more into detail. We'll add some maybe some base cloak folds, but we don't want to add too much because that's going to look weird if we animate it. We're also going to add the fingers. But, so once we apply that first level of subdivision, we'll have enough loops to actually add the fingers. Because if you're going to add fingers here, it's going to look very janky. So we're going to add the fingers at this face, because then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, enough to add the fingers here. And then maybe remove some loop cuts from the thumb to not make that too detailed as well. But yeah, it's starting to look good. So yeah, I'm actually starting to be pretty happy with this. It's coming kind of nicely together. So what will we do after that? So once we model and sculpt it, like I guess the sculpt of the boy is done, and the dog as well. Maybe add some more details to the dog. Try to find a little bit more reference for tomorrow. Yeah. Use back a little bit to not to straighten that. Let's see now. Then we can add some asymmetry to all the stuff. A bit thinner, then have a little bit broader here. You kind of want to make the character design a bit stronger as well. Like so, kind of want to add a more interesting silhouette, and that we will partly maybe do with the hair. I have no idea what to do with the hair. I'm gonna look up some reference for hair. We have some like, some spikes, some anime spikes. Oops. I don't know. That might look a little bit more interesting. But I was going for like it's very basic. Let me go a bit flatter. Looks a little cleaner. More on top here. I'm trying to do this. I feel like a barber. Let's add the default to this section because I can pull on the hair a little bit more. Yeah, it's going to look a little bit more like hair. Looks maybe a bit too clean, right? Kind of want to make this out of volume. Give the this merge a bit too long as well. make it too boring, right? You also don't want to make him look like a rich kid. Or maybe you want to. You know? Maybe that can add to the story. Like, why does it look like a rich kid? But maybe add like hair like this. A little bit front to the back. That could be a bit messier, I guess. Now that I think of it. I want to stick to our original story. I don't want to change it now. It actually comes together quite nicely. Hey Thijs, just look in the mirror. Ha ha ha. Yeah, my hair. I don't know. I should put my hair on a boy. Like, kind of have this. I have a receding hairline at the moment, so although I'm not, I'm happy with my hairline. It's fine. But yeah, I put my hair up. Just playing around now. I can already stylize the hair a bit like this. Yeah. Get the shapes in there. Overdo the hair a bit, so it becomes nice and silhouette. Put this back a bit. I don't know. We'll see where we go with this. Don't want to make it look too generic. Maybe he has long hair. Maybe it's a girl. I mean, at this point, I can still make it into a girl. It's totally gonna depend on the hair, because I mean, like I said last episode, children, I mean, they all look the fucking same. Sorry for swearing. I don't know what happened there, but they all look freaking the same. Like if I give it long hair, it very quickly looks like a girl. The only thing I want to avoid is, because I'm not deliberately making it a boy, but like if I make it it's gonna be way harder to make it look like a girl with short hair. But I guess if you look at it and you want to pretend it's a girl, it could be a girl. There's really no point in adding a gender to it for the story. Doesn't really make sense. Also, I guess the dog is gonna look like a girl because let's not model in private parts. It's fine for animals, for most art websites, but I really don't want to be bothered looking up reference for doggy parts. Oh boy. I think it's clean now, right? Let's just mess it up a bit. Let's mess it up. Like this. Just trying out stuff. Maybe give him some bands of hair. Just make a gender neutral character. Doesn't really matter. I don't have to focus on stuff that defines it as a boy or girl, like facial hair or the body type's the same. Like, Oh wait, I'm not. Just started looking like a fool. Nothing is changing. I'm an idiot. Let's see here. Oh wait, let's add an X mirror actually. There we go. I was thinking that maybe this can be a little bit more squared off. Yeah, maybe we can. Can't really play with these. I mean, I can add a lattice and make the silhouette a bit more interesting. Oh, dice, you'll have to adjust structure. It seems a bit much downstream. Oh, yeah, okay. That might be, actually. I mean, looking at reference, like, dogs tend to do it, but I think I might be characterized a bit. I mean, it would be nice to have, like, this smooth curve going. So let's just go for that. Let's have the dog a perfect curve going around. There we go. Thanks for the feedback. Feedback is valuable. Another important lesson. Lesson number 53 on the Bandai channel. I think also might be a bit too skinny. The other side I have to do the adjustments. And yeah, it's a lost dog, but that's not. It's just a little bit because of his Alright, enough for today. Let's see. So next time we can actually choose what we'll be doing first. So we can either focus on the visual parts and start actually texturing and shading them first, or we can already rig them and do a basic layout of the scene. I think I want to do the latter first. So we can maybe already start blocking out the scene a little bit more. Or maybe we'll do something totally different and just start modeling and do the tree actually. Alright. It's 4 o'clock, you know what that means? We're gonna end the stream here. So now I'm streaming on multiple platforms. I'm trying to follow up on those platforms as much as I can. I'm also checking which one is best approachable for people, and I think YouTube still might be it. So I might stick to YouTube and Twitch, because I'm currently also streaming on Mixer, but that's the only one I haven't had any viewers on for the entire stream. So I'll have to check out that website, see if there are other artists, because there seems to be also limited options for streaming. Like you can't select Blender or any other software as the game you're playing, quote unquote. It seems to be focusing more on games. Yeah. Twitch is a little bit fine. We have a viewer on Twitch. We have 11 viewers on YouTube. Hello, everybody. So yeah, but I hope you enjoy the stream. Let me know something, what you think of the platform you're streaming on. You can always tweet at me at @gentinggent. I should put that somewhere on the screen, right? So it's just, if you want to ask me stuff, just do that. @gent in Gent. There we go. Put it on the screen there. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another stream. Bye-bye, and see you next time. Like, subscribe, click the bell button, and all that stuff. If you want to keep being updated for all that schnizzle. See you later. Bye-bye.